Time for our panel rants and raves of the week. We're going to have a short and abbreviated panel rants and raves this week due to time things, but we're going to start with Farah.
Neil Conan had his last show yesterday, so no more Neil Conan. He's been on NPR for almost as long as I've been alive, and no more Talk of the Nation. So I think he deserves a little bit of a rave.
A rave for Neil Conan.
Yeah.
And they're actually going to be producing the replacement right here at one of our competitors.
Right. Yes.
Oh, really? We won't be listening because it's opposite you.
Absolutely not. We will not be listening. No. Put the ixnay on that.
Dan.
I have a rave for Gatehouse Media, which owns about 100 papers in eastern Massachusetts, including some of the larger ones like the Patriot Ledger, the Brockton Enterprise, and the Metro West Daily News. They have taken a strong stand against anonymous comments on their websites. They're requiring real names with registration via Facebook or LinkedIn. There are people who are howling, but I say good for them.
Yeah, how do they enforce it? How do they know the names are real?
Well, first of all, Facebook enforces a real names policy. Now, some slip through anyway, but in a way they can say, well, the onus is on Facebook at this point.
All right, John?
I have a rant and a quick rave that both involve my esteemed colleague, Professor Kennedy here.
Oh.
The rant is he was one of many who jumped all over David Gregory of Meet the Press for his inartfully phrased question of Glenn Greenwald, the journalist who broke the Snowden story, asking him, well, do you have any culpability? Did you break the law by bringing this story forward? He could have phrased that question better, but that is not an unfair question to raise. If journalists are going to play in the kitchen and be front and center in these big debates, they've got to be prepared to answer pointed questions about their conduct as well. Not a Gregory fan, but in this case, I think he was done a little dirt. My rave is for WGBH Radio, for bringing back or offering a home to the Muzzle Awards, 16th annual, I believe, this year, which Dan and Harvey Silverglate, the civil rights lawyer, produce every year, spotlighting egregious encroachments on freedom of speech. It was in danger of going under when the Phoenix folded. Now GBH has given it a home. Kudos to GBH.
WGBH.org, it's right on the front page. WGBHnews.org, sorry, WGBH News. And they did a nice job posting it, too.
Yeah, they're great.
They're fun to read. All right, that is it for Beat the Press. Tell us what you think is the media overboard on the Aaron Hernandez case. What about coverage of other murders? Let us know at beatthepress.org. Monday on Greater Boston, Gail Huff tours some of Whitey Bulger's old haunts in South Boston.
We've been following the trial of James Whitey Bulger inside the courtroom, but what about the court of public opinion here in South Boston? We take a chance to go back to some of Whitey's old haunts, and you might be surprised at what people have to say about the underworld boss.
All right, also on Monday, if you plan to fly somewhere on vacation this summer, you'll want to hear about the airline's dirty little secrets that can cost you both comfort and money. That's all Monday at 7 for all of us. I'm Emily Rooney. Thanks for watching.